So y'all telling me the rapper Gunner is not a rat, but Charleston White is? Y'all telling me Gunner is not a rat, but Tekashi 6ix9ine is? See, this is what I be saying. A lot of y'all don't keep the same energy. The black community don't keep the same energy. The hip hop community don't keep the same energy. The gangsters, the thugs don't keep the same energy. Because when Charleston White came on the scene and he was talking the way he was talking, everybody ready to crash out. Everybody got loose rap about, I can't wait to see him. I'ma put my hands on him. I'ma do this. I'ma do that. When Tekashi 6ix9ine read it, everybody was ready to crash out. The whole hip-hop community was going at him. He's this, he's that. Every rapper had Tekashi 6ix9ine's name in their mouth. But now when a black entertainer, now with a young black artist who was popping, who supposedly be gang affiliated, ain't nobody getting no rap. Ain't nobody saying nothing about Gunna. Gunna ain't a rap. Why don't Gunna get the same energy the Charleston Whites get? Why ain't Gunna getting the same energy as Tekashi 6ix9ine get? Because if we're talking about ratting, if we're talking about telling, you got to put Gunna right there with him. And this is what I be saying about the black community too, man. You know, this goes hand in hand with if a white person or a Hispanic person or somebody in a different race does something to a black person, we ready to crash out. We ready to march and protest and no justice, no peace. We ready to do all that. But if a black person does something to a black person in the hood, and everybody know who killed this person, everybody know who did something wrong to this person, all the black people in the community look the other way and act as if they don't know what's going on. Act as if they don't have any information for the police. Act as if they ain't got no information for the mother or the father who have lost a loved one. This is what I be talking about. This is what I be talking about. And that's because something that I'm peeping is a lot of these fools, they choosing who to talk on. See, all these rappers, all these fake rappers, all these fake tough guys, they feel like they can speak on Tekashi 6ix9ine because don't none come behind that. They feel like they can speak on Charleston White because don't none come behind that. It's almost like they bullying, they pick and choose, and we all know this, man. We all done grew up with people who try to bully and people who pick and choose on who they want to act tough with and who they want to put their hands on and do this and that. So we all been around people like that. They pick and choose. They pick and choose. The bully always gonna pick on the little guy, but that guy over there that's a little bigger and he know that's stronger than him, he ain't gonna say nothing to him. But this is the same shit that's going on within the hip hop in the black community. Don't nobody won't say nothing about Gunna because they feel like something can happen behind that. But at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. Keep the energy all around the board. If we talking about ratting, if we exposing rats, if we not dealing with rats, if we not supporting rats, then a rat is a rat. But don't try to keep this rat over here because this rat was supposedly running with real gangsters. This rat over here might be a real hitter. This rat over here might be around real hitters. Now he ain't a rat because he got people who gonna rat. And this is why I say, man, all that rap shit, it's a facade, it's a joke, man. That shit don't hold no weight. All them boys in that shit is clowns, goofies. Y'all running around praising these fools, praising these idiots. These is y'all idols. Y'all see what it comes to? And one thing that always trips me out is how all these tough guys run the streets. I ain't no rat. I would never rat. I don't mess with rats. It's easy to say that when you ain't never been in a position where you facing 100 years. It's easy to say you ain't a rat when you ain't never been in a position where you facing 50 years. It's easy to say you ain't a rat when you ain't never been in a position where you facing 25 years. And that judge telling you, if you don't cooperate, I promise you, you'll spend the rest of your days in his jail cell. You ain't never had to sit in no jail cell where those thoughts had to run through your mind. You never gonna get to see your kids on the outside. You never gonna get to kiss your daughter, your son on the outside. You never gonna be able to be the father that you wanted to be, the husband you wanted to be, the family member, the big brother that you wanted to be. Y'all ain't never had to go through this shit mentally. So it's easy to holler, I ain't a rat, this and that, rat, that, rat. It's easy to do it when you ain't never been in a position. That's why you ain't no rat, because you ain't never been in a position. But at the end of the day, we all know this. A lot of y'all boys get hit with that pressure. Y'all gonna do the same thing Gunna doing. Y'all gonna do the same thing Tekashi 6ix9ine did. So all that I ain't a rat and all that old shit, I don't want her that. It's easy not to be a rat when you might go to jail and you only facing 6 months. You only facing 90 days. You only facing 5 years. That's easy. But when them people tell you, man, we'll bury you, we'll give you life, we'll make sure you never come home. I want to see if you ain't a rat then. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Everybody got the tough guy talk. Everybody got the tough guy mentality when ain't no real shit going on in their life. It's just facts. Ain't nothing going on in their life that's for real. Ain't none of you boys moving no large lump sums of drugs to where you gonna go do forever. So it's easy to say I ain't gonna rat when you ain't doing nothing but selling a couple grams. You ain't doing nothing but messing with a couple ounces. You ain't doing nothing but flipping a couple pounds of weed. It's easy to say you ain't gonna rat because you would never be in a position to where you gotta pick if you gonna be a rat. It's either you rat or do the rest of your days behind bars. Or you can go home and be with your family. You ain't never heard that prosecutor. You ain't never heard that DA. You ain't never heard that judge, the lawyer tell you, listen, man, we already got your homie. He's done. He's gonna do 200 years anyways. So you just might as well take his plea deal. Go ahead and he's done. So ain't no need you going to do life with him. He's already doing life. This is what the system's telling these boys. And this is why they crumbling, because they feel like, shit, if he's already going to do 20, 30, 50 years, why am I going to sit here and do it with him? He's already gone. But this is what they're telling him. That ain't the truth. But this is what they're telling him. And this is why a lot of them go ahead and cooperate. And this is why I'm so glad Gunna is gonna tell. This is why I'm so glad Gunna told. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you try to sugarcoat it, nigga, he told. He's out, ain't he? All them YSL boys told. All them YSL boys gave Young Thug up. So I really can't wait to see how this case unfold with Young Thug. After everybody else done went home and everybody else done said, we a gang. So Young Thug can no longer say we ain't a gang because they done already said it. Plus, if the people want them Gunna to come back and testify, y'all know what time it is. So y'all leave a message and ask me, man, tell me, where's the energy at? Why is the energy so different when it comes to somebody that can't be picked on? T.I. ain't saying nothing, but T.I. got a lot of rap about Charleston White. Boosie ain't saying nothing, but Boosie got a lot of rap about Charleston White. Meek Mill ain't saying nothing, but he got a lot of rap about Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Come on, man. Sick of you rap niggas, man. So like I said, man, y'all drop y'all comment, like the video, share the video, subscribe. We coming with nothing but heat, nothing but facts. You hear me? This is how we rocking on this channel, man. TC the voice, man. Get used to the voice, man. Cause the whole world gonna be rocking with this voice. Peace.